What's going on, Park Hoppin? Welcome to the channel. A little bit of news sprinkled in. I got some more videos with Anna and Cecil on the way, but just a little bit of news because a lot of people in theme park land and in Disneyland have been talking about this specific issue here. I want to show off my Park Hoppin shirt. There you go. Because as you know, the Jungle Cruise is going through some changes, and it started this past week. So the Jungle Cruise has been around for 50 years. It's old. It's a classic ride. It's a classic ride. And they came out and they said, you know what? We're going to remove a bunch of stuff because we don't want to offend anyone. We don't want to offend anyone or offend a culture or anything like that. They own it. It's their right. A lot of people not happy about it, but it's their right. They could do whatever they want. Now, for me personally, I never really cared about the Jungle Cruise ride. Every time I went to the Magic Kingdom, there's a super long ride. Super long line. And you get on it just to see some animatronic animals that are very old. I get it. It's a classic. People like to ride it because nostalgia classic stuff. So y'all can ride it. I just never was a fan personally. I could go to Animal Kingdom and go see real animals do nothing. So there you have it. But at the end of that ride, this man is there to greet you. That's Trader Sam. And here's a picture of Trader Sam. And he tries to sell you, or he wants to sell you, shrunken heads. Now, if you did not know, Disney has removed Trader Sam from the ride because I don't know. It might have offended somebody. So they removed him. And it looks like there's going to be more changes coming to that Jungle Cruise ride. Now, there is a bar in the Polynesian Resort named after Trader Sam. This is the bar here. And it's like, I got to tell you, this bar, even though it's old, it's like, again, it's like a nostalgia thing. It's very tiny. What you see in this photo is the bar. Like, that's it. It does not hold like no more than 20 plus people, if that. I've been to it, and it's just a fun themed bar. I usually try to get this section right here. A volcano goes off, kind of like the Rainforest Cafe restaurant, if I were to compare it. They really don't have a lot of food. They usually have like 2 or 3 things. It's not like you sit down for a meal. They bring it out with a bunch of your drinks. They have themed drinks and stuff like that. It's just a fun place where people like to hang out. This is not a place where they go and drink their sorrows. All right. They just have a lot of specialty drinks. You get a drink, you sip, you look around. It's always super packed. Well, it was when I was there. It was super packed. They cram everybody in. I mean, they cram. If there's a little section, they'll put somebody there next to you, right next to you. I don't know what it is now with all these social distancing stuff. And so a lot of people were thinking that they were going to get rid of the bar because they ripped out Trader Sam from the ride. But it looks like, no, they're going to keep it. But this is interesting. This is interesting. They got rid of Trader Sam. He sold shrunken heads. But at the bar, you could still get the shrunken zombie head drink, the head hunt sushi roll. They talk about head hunters in the Jungle Cruise ride, things like that. So they're going to remove probably all that. And now here, you can still buy the drink, but the ride's offensive. I mean, that's just where we are. That's just where, and there's more change coming. So anyway, can happen any moment now. You go in and ride the Jungle Cruise, and we're just going to look at water and leaves. Hey, there's water. That water's not too blue. I'm offended. Well, how about the leaves? That color green is making me feel funny. Get rid of it. And that about sums it up.